Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Divya, and I lead Naandi Water. Naandi Water is a social enterprise. We were set up in 2010 with the mission to save lives by providing access to safe drinking water to underserved communities in a sustainable manner. So we're predominantly working in rural India, and we've been working from 2010, and so far we have provided water to more than 910,000 people across 7 states in 750 villages. Every single day, more than 350,000 people drink water from the water centers that we have set up. 23,000 school children in government schools get water from us. And on a yearly basis, we train almost 300 people in villages on on wash, essentially. And these 300 people then provide awareness to almost 75,000 people on water, waterborne diseases, and wash. And finally, we have recycled 10 tons of plastic in our environment sustainability initiatives. So while this is who we are as an organization, today I'm here to talk about, before I go there, so like I said, we've been working for the last 15 years. We have won several accolades over the last many years. We were the CNBC Social Entrepreneur of the Year. India Today has given us the Safaigiri Water Warrior Award. We won many CSR awards, and we are a certified B Corp. Now, what does that mean? A B Corp certification is given to organizations that meet the highest standards of social and environmental standards of any organization. So large companies, there are only 4,500 companies that are certified B Corp out of 150,000 that apply for this certification. So while this is who we are as an organization, today I'm actually here to talk about something else. Since this is a conclave for corporates, I'm here to talk about hydration in workplaces. How many of you, many of you are facilities managers, procurement, HR, or admin managers. How many of you talk about, or every day talk about, hydration in your organizations? Show of hands. Anybody talks about hydration? Okay, looks like very few do. So that's why I thought we will take today as the slot we were given to talk about hydration and why that is important. We as an organization actually ran a survey of almost 2,500 people, corporate employees between the ages of 25 and 60, to ask them, how many of you all regularly hydrate yourselves? Okay? How many of you all drink water, understand thirst? And 82% of corporate employees have said they postpone thirst. Meaning, even when they are thirsty, because they're so busy doing various other things, they actually postpone thirst. What is the impact of this? On the long term, many people from their 25 to 60 are working in corporate sector. In the long term, this leads to chronic kidney diseases and several other lifestyle diseases as well. A lot of corporates have 40 to 50% of their employees as women. 50% of women face health issues such as cystitis, which is urinary tract infection. And just drinking one extra glass of water every day can cut that down by 50%. Many of your offices have pregnant women, lactating mothers. They need 12% and 37% additional water intake. but very few organizations, very few mothers, very few workplaces actually know this. And so they don't take enough care at that time. And last but not the least, all of us know our brain is 75% water, body is made up of water. When you're not hydrated enough, obviously that impairs your cognitive as well as physical functions, leading to lack of productivity, right? So this is how important hydration is, and yet a lot of times we start to look at water as just another commodity, right? So why is a social enterprise talking to all these corporates about hydration? Essentially because we set up iQuench considering all this data, knowing that in corporates there are health consequences for lack of hydration. What is iQuench? So a lot of you may have seen the stall here, but iQuench, we began that in 2019 with the mission to provide a pure packaged drinking water of the highest quality while living up to our mantra of good for me, good for society, and good for the planet. Okay? It's a new age business model. It's a social impact business model. We are the first social packaged drinking water brand of the country. So what do we mean by good for me, good for society, and good for the planet? We say good for me because, one, we do more testing than probably anybody else around. We do more than what government prescribes. We do 120 tests versus the 97 that the government prescribes to ensure the highest quality standards. We completely own the supply chain, so there is no chance of adulteration. And we also, for all corporate employees, do a lot of engagement for hydration, and I'll show you examples of that in later slides. Good for society, because we are a social enterprise, and 100% profits from here go to support government school children in rural India. Okay? And good for the planet, because every bottle will be recycled so that it doesn't end up in a landfill somewhere. So so it will directly impact your ESG scores, apart from supporting your employees. Not just that, in line with our eco-conscious and sustainability initiatives, we have also launched glass bottles. All of you probably have seen them on your desks. So we have them in 300 and 500 ml. Perhaps the only brand that's doing returnable glass bottles, right? So not only are we eliminating single-use plastic, we've also brought in returnable glass bottles for your corporate events and visitors that come in. So this is what we provide, and these are some of the customers that we are currently supplying to. We have Qualcomm, Novartis, Coforge, Google, etc. So this is to share that some of the largest customers in the sector in Hyderabad are taking our brand because of what we are able to bring to the table. Like I was saying, we have taken hydration as a concept very seriously. We are a social enterprise. We're working in rural India, but responsibility, corporate responsibility is a big part of who we are. We have taken hydration very seriously, and in order to take one step forward, we've started to organize conclaves for wellness. We will share invitations with all of you, but essentially to talk about corporate wellness at a larger scale, we've started the Wellness Summit. In the Wellness Summit, we have also, apart from launching the glass bottles, we've also launched what we call the water guide. So everybody consumes water. Unfortunately, it's become a commodity instead of, becoming the most important part of your life that it should be. What you can do, if you are interested, is come visit us in our stall, take the water guide to be able to really understand what all you need to look for when you're choosing your water, right? And this is completely it's assimilation of various studies and information that we have had experience in compiling over the last 15 years. These are some of the campaigns that we run without any charge for corporates and incorporates to be able to really, talk to your employees about hydration. And finally, because we're a social enterprise supporting school children, this is a letter from the heads of schools, headmaster, headmistress, that you get for partnering with us. So it has multiple benefits for you to think about. And finally, if you would like to know what your water hydration health score is, do scan this and tell me what your scores are. So it is an interactive app. Please, I would encourage you all to look at it, scan it, and you will be able to understand yourself what your hydration scores are and where you could probably improve. I'm just going to wait for 30 seconds because that's how much time it takes. And if anybody would like to share their score, I would love for them to share it. Encouraging everyone to take the hydration score test this side as well. Please do.
Sustainability and all we have scored,
Yeah.
but I think the extra mile that you guys have put in, like CSR activities and of course where you're also recommended by government.
Yeah.
I think that's where you stand out. I think I would request other TFMC members also to check the score and whatever improvements that they can make up. I think they should contact iQuench.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving the insightful, the information that you shared. Certainly, I never thought that water has got a lot of data, which is really, impacting the life. So that's, thank you for sharing that today.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your insight. And thank you for sharing your score as well. Anybody else that wants to share their score?
Any one person?
Yeah, one more person perhaps. Okay, Santosh is. And I hope you'll be able to improve. Anybody else? Okay, so thank you very much. This was just to share with you all how much water actually has, what all we need to improve, and how it is an extremely integral part of our lives, not to be commoditized. That's my biggest incentive to come here. Let's not commoditize water. It is an extremely intimate part of our health, and it can have lasting impact. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.